Right, good morning everyone, how are we doing? Thanks for coming along. It was a bit of a journey to get out here, I know, for a relatively short trip, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. So, you know, fuel aside, we're all here and I think we're all having a good time, so the rest of it's going to be even better. Bendleby Ranges is a very technically challenging area, and a lot of the tracks here require the utmost concentration and absolute wheel placement, and a lot of the participants wouldn't want to do those sorts of things on their own. So the pure excitement and joy that the participants had when they really pressed themselves and got through some of those challenges, and it was just like a euphoric high for everybody. It was a really good group and a really good trip.
We've had a wonderful weekend. We have done so much stuff that's in a controlled environment, out of our realms. It's been wonderful, been a great learning curve. Shane, as a trip leader, also as one of the DA team, helped me immensely because I've just gone from one vehicle, which is a Hilux, to a 76 series, so it is a complete learning curve. So helping Shane out, as Shane was a trip leader is so important on the job. And
it's a microcosm of different skills, and you sort of got to try, when you go up into the high country in Victoria, it's, you've got to travel a fair way to get there, and then you've got, things are spread out, and that's all good, I love it. But here, you've sort of camp, to have a base camp, and then you've got all these different areas that are just pushing you to your limits, and come back to camp and have a good laugh about it. It's good fun.
Everyone around the campfire had beaming faces. They were telling all different types of stories about what their scenarios were, where they're going through different parts. And that was really good to listen to, because it's like, this is what it's all about. We need this type of thing to keep us all enjoying what we're doing, and particularly what times are as they are at the moment. But it was great.
It's been great. Lots of flies. Probably because it's so green. We're so lucky to come here when it's green. Shane has been an amazing, Shane and Mel have been amazing trip leaders, and Taylor and Charlie's been great as well. The views have been spectacular. Lots of variety in driving.
Being in a leaf sprung vehicle and not a coil sprung, so Kev's car is totally different to mine, and the wheel lifts are just ridiculous, and it's something that I'm not used to. I'm used to feeling like I'm in control, so that was probably the most challenging for me, was lifting wheels when I'm not used to doing that.
I've probably the first time we've had to spot so much.
Yeah.
So the value in a good spotter as you're coming over rock edges that you can't see the road and guide you down through it. So that's probably the thing I've learnt the most, just the value of it. And it probably something I'd just go over the edge and keep going.
Been a great trip. I mean, I think what's made it is the group of people. They've been a great bunch of people to sit around, to have a meal with, to have a dig at and have a good old laugh, a few drinks and that. It's just been awesome, it has. And that's what I reckon, that's what makes a trip. But I mean, Shane's trips are always good anyway, regardless. I've been on a lot of trips with Shane.
Technical side was good.
In what way?
Because there's so many more experienced four-wheel drivers than me, you picked up a lot more, even simple things like making sure your hubs are locked in rather than just going on auto. And they gave you the confidence to do things probably beyond your safety zone a bit, because you don't want to chicken out. No, it was good, it was real good.
There's a few times I got nervous. Tight turns where you can't see left and right, and you sort of got to be guided by people. I have a spotter, so that was pretty nerve-wracking.
And I reckon this trip has probably been one of the best trips I've ever been on. Really, it's had everything, absolutely everything. It's had terrible moments, frightening moments, exciting moments, and it's sort of tested. It's tested your driving ability and it's tested your vehicle's ability at the same time. And wow, you just can't beat that.
I suppose the technical challenging part where everybody sort of jumped in and helped out. So some people that weren't used to doing tracks like this or had never done them before, others were guiding and helping, and I feel like that actually made the day go a little smoother. I thought that was really good.
And today was just a time to have that easy ride and then just enjoy the rest of the afternoon with everyone. It's been an absolutely amazing trip. I recommend it to anyone.
The camaraderie between everyone on the trip, some of those tracks have been awesome. Just never been on tracks like that before, and especially going downhill on such steep inclines or declines, and having to deal with them, but just everyone managed to do it together collectively as a group. It was fantastic.
It was awesome, technical, exciting, scary, but most of all fun.
We've got a really good group of people. Everyone's really easy to get along with, and we have our fires at night time, etc., which is great, campfires.
What I thought was when we came down off Pat's Peak and there were drop-offs that were probably in excess of 600 mil easily. And using even the chickens run around that was still 2 or 3 steps of, half a metre kind of thing.
The thing that I think we learnt the most was the need to give the person in front of you plenty of distance, whether they're a newbie like me or an experienced or a manual driver, just to make sure you give them plenty of distance so you don't get up their bum too quick.
About the trip was the company and the people that I travelled with and their kindness to a newbie and teaching him how to do things.
Bendleby Ranges has been really surprising and very much more than we expected. The countryside is beautiful. The challenges for the people that were four-wheel driving, I think it made them more confident in themselves of what they were doing. And there were hard tracks, and I think it's very good for those people that wanted to test their ability going up on the tracks.
What I don't like about this trip are the flies. I've eaten enough of them. I've had my protein share.
Oh, loved the trip. It's been fantastic. Been a great group of people, and yeah, we've all had a ball and sat around campfires, chatting away and taking the piss out of each other, giving each other nicknames and having a blast.